once captained a ship called the Auryen Morellus. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
No trouble, Red God. If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Richter. No,
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
get on with it!
You betrayed us!
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Eivor.
All heart.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Thorin. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Thorin. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords.
On this day, I go to Solitude.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Thanks. What can I say? I had to train.
How do I look?
You'll do all right someday. Today you need to keep training, though.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Sure. I'll teach you to exercise. Come on. We train now. Go! Much appreciated. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Just keep at it.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
You should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
These stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob.
You know you can afford a second or two.
Spiced wine for a taste of home and life.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Yeah?
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Keeps it cold and bay with our spiced wine.
Good afternoon.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. My working days are done.
Ah, good day, my friend. I'm glad you're here. I trust things fare well.
The voyage was long but uneventful.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold concorded, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification.
At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement and up to the second floor.
There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. and I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I did promise you room and board after all, didn't I? Here is the key to the safe house upstairs. You can get to the safe house through the stairwell in the staff barracks, or by going outside the museum through the door in the upper level of the atrium. The balcony out front connects to the safe house patio. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started as you get more familiarized with Skyrim. Also, this region can be very treacherous with all the frost trolls, saber cats, and the like. The areas to the south may prove a better place to start. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold the item for me for a while.
So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.